Documentary puts natural health care in the spotlight. This film takes a closer look at different areas of medical treatment, medicine versus the natural.
Joining us now is Dr. Chris Robinson of Robinson Chiropractic. I almost coughed there. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Tell us a little bit about this film.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. It was a documentary. It came out last year, and it was pretty big in the chiropractic world, and it actually got shown at some big cities, but not in the smaller towns. So it was important enough to us that we wanted to provide that to Danville and allow that to be shown. It highlights the chiropractic profession plus other natural treatments. There's well-known physicians, medical physicians, as well as chiropractors, psychiatrists. There's all kinds of different types of doctors on there, which is great that it's not just focusing on chiropractic. It's looking at different ways of looking at healthcare from what we typically hear about.
Something more holistic.
Yes.
Yeah, taking all the different parts of your body into account and how they all work together.
Exactly.
I know a little bit. My dad is a retired chiropractor.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
So it's kind of fun to interview you, too. Now, what is this? You wanted to bring this film here. What in particular did you want people to pay attention to?
I think it really highlights where the chiropractic profession comes from being holistic and looking at the entire body and seeing how it is starting to become a very popular way for people to take care of themselves, and it's even bringing the medical profession into looking at that as a very good option, and many times should be the first option of care, not an alternative.
And this, we might recognize a few people in that, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. John Stockton, if you ever follow basketball back in the Jordan days, with the Utah Jazz, his team back in the 90s was the least injured team of any NBA team. And it interviews his chiropractor that treated them throughout those years. It talks about John Stockton's injuries and how he utilized the chiropractic care to help him continue to play as well as the entire team.
And so your approach at your office it utilizes that, right? You're trying to take this broader approach, this more all-encompassing look at treatment, right?
Absolutely. Yes.
And why is that important to you? Did you adopt that as part of your philosophy?
Sure. Well, I believe God built our bodies with an amazing ability to self-heal, and the chiropractic profession really respects that and wants to just assist the body in doing what it was meant to do and allow it to do it better. So it really complements that idea well. And
so what kinds of services are offered now in 21st century, if you will, chiropractics? Because before I was coming to get an adjustment and go, but now it's a lot more than that.
Sure. We've added in nutrition, acupuncture, lots of different rehab-based care where we're trying to help hold the adjustment. Absolutely, chiropractic adjustments are the #1 thing that we're going to focus on, but we've definitely learned to add other things in with it to enhance the results. Graston has been an amazing treatment that we've added to the office that's kind of newer to people, where it treats muscular problems, chronic muscular problems, where there's scar tissue development around the joints that can remove restrictions.
So people are at home watching. How would they know if they might potentially benefit from seeing a chiropractor?
We definitely feel everyone should be checked, because most people, especially by the time they're into adulthood, have developed a lot of muscular imbalances, so many injuries that we've all had to our bodies that have built up. So it kind of opens up a whole new world when you get a chiropractic evaluation. If you've never been, it's an area of your body that you probably never had checked.
And you might not even know, like when you carry your weight, like if your hip is kind of out of alignment or whatever, like your legs kind of compensate. And so you might be walking crookedly, if you will, and you might not even realize it.
Sure, yeah. The first thing I do is check a person's posture. I love it when their spouse is with them, or maybe we're checking a kid and the parents are there, because when I point out these imbalances, they can see it. They've just never looked at their bodies from a chiropractic standpoint. So it's a very educational exam that they're going to get that day.
And we're looking at pictures of your remodeled office here.
Yeah, beautiful. And then let's make sure we get to, you're actually going to be showing this movie, right? People can see this.
Yeah, we're paying to have it shown at the Danville Theater at the Village Mall next Thursday at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $5 sold at the door or through our office, and the ticket sales are going to be going to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Well, wow, that's cool. Yeah, all right, Chris, thanks for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Chris Robinson with Robinson Chiropractic. We'll put all this information online on our website, ciLiving.tv, and you can get